It's solid. We'll keep them. Greek gotta love. I mean, they do look smart. Well impressed. You better not drop that. 100 ton of stone to move. Not like plastic jays. The water one in here. Saturday on the farm. We're just sorting out today. Lads have been here this week, just finishing the block work on that building. Next week, I've managed to get some guys here to crack on. I'm here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so do a video on that, cover all that. The lads in as well. Didn't want to spend too much time on the building because lads can sort that out. We're just going to start getting rid of some of this material, septic tank round here so that we can get some access. Problem we've got when we demolished the house, thought ideal place for the stone, lovely, corner house with a marker stick. Not the brightest of ideas to tip that there. But anyway, we have come up with a solution this morning. We've got so much stuff stored around here, and obviously we're moving as well. We've got a load of stuff from our yard here just temporarily. So we really crammed for space at the minute. So what we've done, we've pulled all this hardcore pile up. This is just all off the house that come down. We haven't crushed it yet. And we just put a couple of blocks down. So we're going to tip all that stone here next to this container. It is the only place we could find around here where we can leave it for a couple of months to get it out of the way from up here. It's just too close to the corner of the building where we're going to be putting the foundations in and then putting the building up, and we need to be able to walk around there and get machinery and equipment around there as well. So that's what we're on with today. This septic tank's been around the farm more times than I care to remember. Got it about 4 years ago thinking, oh, we'll get this in fairly quickly when we get this planning permission. A little bit wrong on that one. So again, we're moving it yet again. Hopefully next week, I'm going to try and get it in next week. So this will be the last time we've got to move it. And then we've probably got maybe 100 ton of stone to move. You can see on it there. First of the 6, 21. You better not drop that. It's fairly hard to get this stored up because it's such big lumps. It doesn't want to go in the bucket that well. So you've just got to do a little bit at a time and try and get it off the ground. What I don't want to do is end up mixing all this mud in with it too much. So I'm just trying to skim it just above the ground and keep my teeth down as well so I don't pick too much of the dirt up. Would have been a little bit easier with big machine, but this one will do. That big machine's got a lot more power just to pull it in and move the stone, but this is more delicate so that we can not get the mud in. Incoming time lapse. All gone. Smashed it. Anyway, I think what we're going to do, just clean out some of this wet, muddy stuff out of the bottom. Just going to dump it down here, and then going to get some crushing here. We've got some just a bit left over, enough to fill this area in because we can use it but just between this post, that post and that wall is what we've got to get past. 1, 2, 3, about 4 meters, something like that. So that's what we need to get in. Once house is up, just got 4 meters down on that run. This banking keeps slipping down, but I'm not bothered about it at the minute. I was thinking of extending this wall out down to where this roller is, but I'm not going to do it now, because once we get the house up and we've got this passageway, if I ever wanted to dig out this bank in here to give myself more room at the side of the house, it'll be a nightmare to take this wall out. So I'm just going to leave it for now until we've got the house up, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with that. I think we might end up, like we did down at the bottom of the road, putting a curve in it and just opening it up a bit. That's the idea, but we don't want to kind of back ourselves into a corner where we, you know, you're making work for ourselves, because once them big blocks are in there and then the house is there, they ain't coming back out. Anyway, I'm thinking if you made it this far, you might want to think about subscribing. Right, anyway, let's just go and have a look down at these window heads. If you follow us on YouTube, you might have seen them on the shorts. They're fairly smart. No, they're not fairly smart, they're very smart. Well impressed. I didn't do them anyway, Mark did them, so, but I told him what to do, so I'm taking 5% of the credit. Oh, so from what we had on the shorts, he's actually finished this one now, and get the dust off it. So this is what I give him. I found these symbols on the internet: water, fire, earth, air and ether, and I thought, wow, they look smart. So he's carved the water one in here, and then this is the door lintel above where we're going to have the water purification room, and I just think it looks smart as all. And then we're kind of thinking about these other ones and which ones to choose, because like renewables, solar and electrical distribution, there isn't really anything in these symbols to say that, but we thought that the ether one would be the best one for that. A little bit olden days, but I do like it. And then the earth one in there, which is going to be for where all the heating systems are going, the heat pumps and all the heat cylinders. I'm not supposed to go in there, but I mean, they do look smart. And then we've got all the window and door jambs that is finished now, all for the building. Well, like I just said, I thought you'd have fire in there, but I mean, we could have done for the heating, but I mean, it's not fire anymore, and I did think about that, but yeah, if you'd have had a, you know, biomass wood pellet system or something like that, maybe fire, but you're kind of getting it from the earth, aren't you, with the heat pumps now. So anyway, it's done. I'm not doing them again, and I probably might don't want to do them again, but I am thinking about doing the house now and what I should put on there. I did call me sad, but I was thinking Greek gods. But I need quite a lot of symbols, so if you've got any ideas of what symbols I can put on, yeah, I mean, yeah, bedroom, Greek god of love, you know me. He's laughing now. But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. So inspiration, that's what I need. I need some inspiration. What we should put on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the whole house now. But I'm just thinking about what to do on it. So anyway, let's get some crushing there, and we'll get this leveled out. Not like plastic jays, all full of water. Crap everywhere. We'll keep them. Just quickly tracked it in, just to compact it down, and it's solid. Well, we're just going to do a few of the little bits and pieces around here, but apart from that, that's it. Not too exciting today, but something in it, another step forward. I'll be here next week. I'm going to record it. Got something cracking going on Tuesday as well. Going to video all that, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, because you've made it this far. You need to. And yeah, see you next time.